So this video is going to be of the 3-day lifting plan with the optional 1 extra day, so a total of 4 days. First lift on the first day is going to be power clean. Ryan's in a good position. He's down low, his butt's low, his chest is up tall. He's in a strong position. He's not going to snap his elbows when he cleans. You go ahead and clean. He comes up, catches the bar. Those elbows come through fast. Do another one for us. He gets a nice little hip pop. So he sees the hip pop, clean, and he pops those elbows up fast. If you're slow with the elbows, you're going to catch it down here. You're going to drop the weight. One more, and that's a good clean. So then we're going to move over to Keenan, sumo high pulls. Sumo high pull, we're going to still be in a similar position, grips close together this time. He's going to start low butt, chest up, and he's going to lift up, initiating with that chest coming up first. Lifts up to his, lifts under his chin or chest height. He gets a good sumo high pull in there. Wide grip pull-up is next. So we're going to move over to the pull-up bar. Hits the pull-up. He's got a wide grip. He doesn't get too much of a kip in there. He comes up. All the way up, all the way down, arms locked out at the bottom and nice and up and tall at the top. Dumbbell row to a T. So we got the dumbbells over here. Similar lift as we showed in the video before. He's going to hit a push-up, goes down to that push-up, comes up. He rows that up, he watches the weight the entire time, guys. The key thing is really watching that weight and staying stable like that. Hit another. So he goes to the other side. Comes in here, he stays nice and stable. See how that's one straight line all the way through. You don't want to be shifting anywhere. And he stays in good position. That's good. Carl's up. We got a deadlift. So moving in with the deadlift. Again, we start. Butt's in good position. Back. You see his back. It's in really good position. He's going to come up, deadlift it up. Stays in good form. Chest is proud. He's rocking those shoulders back. He's not letting his shoulders stay forward. He pulls his shoulders back right in here. And he's got a good deadlift. Then we're going to move to the kettlebell swing. This can also be done with a dumbbell too, if you guys don't have kettlebells in the workout room. But in these, so he hits that kettlebell swing. This is a single arm swing, and he can switch in between, or you can do it two-handed also. But he gets a little bit of a squat in there. And you see he's not bending too far over with his back. If you see his back position, he's not coming too far over. He's keeping it in here, nice and good form. You make sure you don't bend your back too much. Good form of the swings. Barbell rows. Close grip, bicep grip row. Bicep grip row, he comes in, you can either do thumb over or suicide grip, which either one you want. Suicide again is the thumb under, just like that, or you can do thumb over. He gets in good form, back gets in good posture, and he hits those rows. You just have to come up to your lower ribs. You don't have to row up into here, just right to your lower ribs. Perfect, that's good. Ryan's gonna jump up on abs for us, so we're closing out the day. Close grip pull up, leg lifts turn out. So hit that curl to an L. So he hits that curl to an L. Again, he's keeping good form, not swinging too much. And he brings that L, nice and stiff. V-ups. Jumps down onto the floor. Hits a V-up. Nice good form. He's not swinging around. Hanging side lifts. Knees to elbows. And he comes in here, hits knees to elbows on that side lift. He's lifting that butt up nice and high, really crunching those core, keeping those abs nice and tight. That's good. So moving on to the second day. Ben is going to hit standing overhead. So again, this is probably going to be in a squat rack. You don't have to clean these up and put it behind your head. But he's going to get it behind his head. He's going to get a nice little quarter squat in there, an explosive pop, and drive nice to the ceiling. He stays stable. Coach, you want to come look at this side? Key thing with this lift, guys, is you want to make sure you look where his ears and his head is and where this weight's lined up. It's lined up all the way straight through his body. The weight's not ahead of him or it's not behind him. It's right above vertically, right above him. Good. Quick feet on box. Quick feet on box, so you look for something around a foot tall, maybe a little taller, and you can just do quick feet on it. Just toe touches, trying to get that speed up, move it. That's good. Carl's over here on dumbbell bench. Yeah. Carl's gonna hit a bench. Keeps those arms right at 45. We don't want those elbows out wide. We want them nice and tight right where he is. And he hits that bench press nice and easy. Then he's gonna move right into a fly, dumbbell fly. He's coming out. There's a slight bend in those elbows, but you don't want to straighten those arms. You don't want to bend them too much. You keep them pretty constant all throughout. Gets a nice wide fly. Comes up. If you want to make him tougher, Come in with them. You rotate them in at the top. You come in, so he comes out wide, and then he rotates them in and really squeeze that chest. Seated Arnold press. So the seated Arnold, I don't want a back support. Some guys like to flip those benches up and use a support, but I want to strengthen the back so you don't use a back support. You see how he's in good seated posture? So he's going to hit that Arnold press. He comes in wide, presses it up over the top. Again, he's not using any back support. You have to use your own muscles to support yourself. Good Arnold press. Then Ian's lifting by the looks of it, so... oh no, he's here. Dumbbell snatch. Dumbbell snatch. Just like you did before. Okay. So dumbbell snatch, again, he's keeping good form. He's now twisting his hips or twisting his back. He's keeping a good position. He's driving that weight all the way up in one fluid motion. We don't want to see a press action. We don't want to see it to get to here, then have to press it. It should be one fluid motion all the way up to the top. Front raises, dumbbell front raises. Front raise again, we don't want to see any swinging. He's good form. He's coming up, he's rotating it up right in front of his face. He's not, you can either come out here or you can come slightly in front of your face at the same time. Alternating arms, good form. Around the world. Around the world, keeps good posture, good form, your back's in a good position, and you want to get that range of motion with those shoulders and arms. Good range of motion. You do a couple one way, do a couple the other way. That's good. That's the end of that day. Now we're going to move on to the Friday lift with a back squat, which is Ian. Don't go anywhere. Again, you're going to start this in a squat rack. The weight's going to be too heavy probably. So Ian comes in with his back squat. Back squat is best lift for you. He's in good stance. You can see his toes are kind of aligned out. They're not straight forward. They're not pointed in. They're a little out. Kind of get the position for your hips, your own hips. When he squats, he's making sure those knees don't drive over the toes. He's in good form. His back is strong, and he initiates the lift. He comes up with his chest up. So when I say he initiates the lift with his chest up, do a bad squat where your butt comes up first. So what you don't want to do is you see how his butt comes up first, then his back falls. You don't want to do that. You want to make sure his chest moves first and his back butt follows. Good. Ian's not going to box jump by the looks of it, but Keenan will. Keenan box jumps. Oh yeah, stands up nice and tall, nice easy box jump. He's in good form, nice explosive power. Carl. Hyperextensions. So if you guys have one of these machines, hopefully you do. If you don't, you can do Supermans on the ground. But for right now, I'm gonna just jump in there.
Just hop in there, yeah.
It's fine. So you want to make sure that your hips, so your hips are over the top, right there, and he goes down, and he's gonna come up, nice and strong back, get the hamstring work. And it's good. Again, if you don't have one of the hyperextension machines, then you can just do the Supermans on the ground, which are good. Dumbbell step-ups. So for the dumbbell step-ups, you want to use, at least a 16-inch high platform. Good stable platform. He's got the dumbbells, and then he's just literally going to step up, alternate legs in between, gets a good knee drive to simulate a running motion. And again, right in there. Good simple step-ups. Good form, good posture. Plyo ball hamstring curls. For the plyo ball hamstring curls, you can either do the two-legged version that we saw earlier. So he keeps his hips high. He curls the ball under his hamstrings, on his glute. If that's easy, you can move to a one leg, where you keep the one leg raised. That's good. Ryan's got front squats. So for the front squat, you want to see chest high, elbows high, kind of in that clean position. He's going to front squat. Good position. He's got really good, you see Ryan has really good ankle flexibility, so you can get that drive out of it. But again, you want to be pressing through the heels, stand tall. Same thing with the back squat. You want your chest to come up first, not your butt. So that chest drives up front. Where am I on here? Dumbbell press. Standing single arm dumbbell press. So right in here. So you can do this with a dumbbell or a kettlebell, depending what you have in your gym. Yeah, just right in here. So you see how Ryan's not out with his elbow out here. We want to stay in this good form in here, otherwise you're going to put too much tension on your shoulders. So in here, good easy presses, switch arms, and that's good. Inverted rows. Oh, I can set up inverted rows. Can you do inverted rows? Yeah, you can do them on those. So for an inverted row, you can come in here. If you don't have rings, you can use a bench. with the bar in between. And just hit there. Good form. If you want to make it harder, you can raise your feet up with the box. Perfect. Ryan, hang leg circles. So for abs, good motion with the leg circles. Trying to reach as far out as you can. Don't swing your legs. Keep good form. Russian twists. Another well-known lift, and then crocodiles. Crocodiles, you want to get a push-up in between. Good form, knees to elbows, and on the other side. Perfect. Move into the last day. So this is the optional day. Carl, globe squat. So first lift with the globe squat. You can either do this with a kettlebell or a dumbbell. Doesn't really matter. Carl's going to use the kettlebell. Similar to the front squat, you want to keep that weight in good form. Knees are not driving over the toes. He's pressing through his heels. Back's in good form. Coming up with his chest first, not his ass. But incline dumbbell press. Incline dumbbells, again, you're coming at about 45 and pressing up nice and tall, getting full extension, feeling good about yourself. That's incline press. Close grip pull-ups. Moving in for the close grip pull-ups, similar before, bicep grip curl, and just, you don't have to do, well, you can do an L or not. You can either do an L like you just did or not. It's adds just an extra component to the lift. That's good. Keenan, single leg RDLs. So again, kettlebell and dumbbell for these. Good form. You see how he's keeping his back and his leg that's coming up a line. He's keeping straight right through there. He's coming down under control and he's going back up under control. He's not letting his leg drop, then his back come up. He's keeping in one position. That's good. Dips. Moving over to the dips. Ring dips or static dips, whichever one floats your boat. Ring dips, you're getting good full range of motion, all the way down and all the way up. Gonna build those stabilizers up in the ring dips, which are great. Bicep curl. For the curls, elbows, you don't want to move the elbows too much, no swinging of the back. You want to get a good curl in there. And that's curls. Ben, single arm rows. Use no support this time. So for the single arm rows, typically some people use support. We like to show no support. It's kind of like more of a closer to a wrestling stance. But you see his back's in good posture. He's got a strong back, strong chest. And he's rowing that in and he's getting full rotation. See how his shoulder drops and then he rows? He doesn't keep that shoulder tight the entire time. He gets full rotation out of that shoulder. Then we're going to do 2 bench push-ups. So for the bench push-ups, the hardest version is the butt highest in the air. So you get that butt nice and high, then you go down, close grip heads. You see how he's almost like in a diamond position for the push-ups. He puts his head to the ground, and he comes back up. Now if that's too hard, you push your body out, come out, kind of flatten out a little bit, and hit the push-ups. Same thing. Wide grip pull-ups. Wide grip pull-ups. Hit those wide grips, no swing in it. He's coming up, all the way down, full range of motion. That's the key for all this lifting. We're going to move right into hanging leg lifts, so you can jump back up there. So you're going to go into the L. The L is the easier version. So you come up just to an L. You see how he's not swinging back down. He's staying under control the whole time. And then touch the ceiling. Now if those L's are too easy, you can come up and touch the ceiling. And he gets a full range of motion out of that. Side V-ups. Sit down on your butt. Side V-up, regular to or similar to a regular V-up, but you're on your side. And you see how he's not using his arm for support. He's coming up with his full body, both his upper body and lower body. Bench leg lifts. Come over to the bench. So for the leg lifts, you want your butt just on the edge or hanging over the edge of the bench. He's going to come up, press to the ceiling, and then he's going to stay as a plank and come all the way down. Try to stay under control, but this time you're going to be pretty tired, so it's going to be hard. But that's a good bench lift. And that's the end of that workout. Good job.